Hey guys, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Hope you're enjoying all the content so far on the GTA videos. And I've been having a lot of fun making them, and the nice part is they are adding a whole bunch of stuff to this game every single week, so there's always new stuff to check out. So in today's video, there's actually a brand new car that's been released, and there's also a brand new car on the podium. So if you guys want to take a look at that video, it'll be coming out soon. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to jump into the internet, go to Legendary Motorsport, and the very top car, as you can see, is called the PROGEN EMERUS, and it's a very expensive car, 2.75 million credits. So we are going to buy this. It's actually a replica of the McLaren Senna, I believe, mostly in real life. So we'll go ahead, we'll buy this in blue. The stats are pretty good. Most of it is almost 100%. However, the braking is not very good. So we'll have to definitely do some upgrades, which is what this video will actually be all about, is fully customizing this vehicle. So we'll order it over to garage number 1. And we'll wait for it to show up. We'll actually head there right now just because we are all the way at the casino. So yeah, we'll head there and we'll see this beauty be delivered. Okay, so the car has been delivered. It's up here on the second level. And there she is. That looks so good. That's a really nice car. I'm really happy they put this in the game. We already knew this car was actually coming. I don't know how, or remember how, sorry, but I definitely knew the Senna was coming to the game, which is awesome. It's very cool that they have the windows in the doors just like the actual car. But that's a very mean looking car, very clean as well. So luckily we can actually jump in it and do the full customization to it right here in the garage. And then we can take it for a little test drive. But I'm excited to see what sort of customizations we can actually do to it. Hopefully we can do a lot. Hopefully we can just make it a monster. So armor, of course, we'll put it all the way up to 100%. Race brakes, because we definitely need better brakes, but it doesn't really change it that much, to be honest, if you can notice that. The engine all the way up. Let's get this as fast as possible. Take a look at all the exhausts that you can put in it. I really like dual circle heads. Those are always my favorite, but this one actually kind of looks really good too. It's more rectangle than circle. I really like that actually. And it doesn't change the performance stats at all, so we'll go with that. The front grille we can change. I guess it's actually the whole bumper, to be honest. That's ridiculous. Look how long that splitter is. I think that's a little bit too excessive. So those are all the different options that you have. I honestly like it just kind of looking pretty basic. I don't need a big splitter like that, and this one kind of looks like it'd be really good. So I'll go ahead, do the carbon sports splitter. The horn I'm not going to change. Headlights, put the better ones on it. No neon lights, don't need any of that. So you can put a livery on it as well, so that's awesome. I'm going to wait on that until we paint this thing the proper color, or at least finish everything else, and then we'll figure it out. Mirrors, we can make it secondary mirror or carbon mirror. Definitely going with carbon. This thing's going to be loaded with carbon by the end of it. We'll go plate, yellow and black. Respray, I'll do that at the end as well. So the roof, there's lots of different things you can do to the roof. So we have the stock roof, primary paint, so it makes it the same color as your car. Secondary, you have a carbon roof, which is probably what we're going to go with. But let's take a look at the other ones. We have vented roof, so it adds some vents to the back. Primary vented roof, secondary, or carbon vented roof. Do I like the vents? That's the question. I think so. I think we're going to go with the carbon vented roof. Skirts, lots of different options as well. Wow, they're just loading us up with what we can do. These are all the different options. Some of them don't really change much, to be honest. Oh, that's pretty cool. If I was going with the crazy front end splitter, that would be awesome. Yeah, some of them don't change it at all. I actually kind of like that. Kind of digging it. Or do you go with the smaller one? See, the same issue I have with that huge splitter, this one still sticks out quite a bit in the front and the sides. I don't know if I want that, to be honest. But at the same time, the Senna is like a race car. Like, it's supposed to be meant for bringing to the track and stuff, so I think this one would be really good. Let's go all the way back up to the front end, because I think we're going to change that. Grill. But even that, like every single one other than the stock one, actually pops out. So you know what? Let's just go crazy. Let's just do it. Skirt.
If you can think it.
Carbon GT skirt. I like that. Go ahead and stick with that. The spoiler we can change now. It already has such an aggressive spoiler on it. Let's see what else we can get. So you can change the colors. That's what I noticed with the majority of their cars now. They have like the primary color, the secondary color, or a carbon color for the same spoiler. So they've been doing that a lot.
Bubbles or something?
So there's a couple crazy ones. There's one with like kind of a shark fin there. That's actually really cool. It's not connected on either of the sides, just in the middle. That's really cool. This one's a huge one. I really like the stock one, but I think, again, we're going to try and make this thing so aggressive now that I think we're going to go with like a shark fin. I think so.
Think long and hard.
Which one's better, to be honest? I like the bigger one. But looks wise, this one looks a little bit better. You know what? We'll do this black aggressive spoiler. Actually, carbon aggressive spoiler. And realize there was a black and a carbon one. So that one's carbon. Transmission, let's get that all the way up. Turbo, all the way up. Wheels, we'll just go with high end, like I said before. Those kind of look good. Lots of different options that you can go with. I think I'll go with these for now. We might change those. Wheel color, of course, we'll make it black. Tires, bulletproof. Tire design, we could actually put that on because it kind of fits the theme of it if we're going crazy with this thing. So we could technically put tire rating on, but for now I'll leave it off. Windows, we'll black it out. And there we go. That's basically how our Senna is going to look. Now, unfortunately, you can't do anything to the back bumper, but I mean, it's completely blacked out already anyway. So that's completely fine. I think those steps on the skirts are just ridiculous. Crazy, crazy big, but whatever. You know what? We'll keep it. Primary color. Alright, let's check out what we can do to this thing. So in real life, I've seen a lot of different specs on the Senna. And one of the ones I really like is the blue. I really like the blue on it. But if we're putting a livery on this thing, then I think we have to do livery before we do colors. So we'll go through every single one of the liveries and then we'll pick the best one. Definitely putting at least one on. That way we don't keep it plain. And we can literally make this thing a race car. Which is what I think we're... Oh, look at that. That's very similar to a spec in real life that I was thinking about making it. That looks really, really cool too. What's this one do? Oh, that's none. So that's all of them. All the specs that you can do. And it's actually a decent amount of liveries that you can put on. And they're all relatively nice as well. There's not a single one that I'm like, eh. What's the difference between those two? Oh, it was just glitch for a minute. I do kind of like this one, so we'll probably buy a whole bunch and just mess around with the colors. Let's go respray. The color I was thinking with this one was like a black color. Could make it close to the same gray as...
Life is hard when you can have
like, that looks really good. I really like that. I think gray is like the only color that you can probably pull off with a mix of gray and orange in a livery. So what's the secondary color change? That would change like the roof and stuff. Does it change calipers? No. Basically I have everything carbon, not secondary, so secondary color means nothing to us. Let's go all the way back up to livery, because there are a couple that I'm thinking. I really like this one too. I like the blue, and then I like all the hexagons that are on it. This one's like kinda camo. There was an actual camo one too, which is right here, which is very cool. I do like this though. And honestly, with the blue on the bottom too, I honestly think this is the one that we're going with. Yeah, 100%. We're going with that one. And I'll take a look at the colors one more time, but I really like this color for it too. So I think honestly we'll probably stick with this color as well. But black looks cool. You can make it lighter. Ooh, that looks really good too.
Think long and hard.
I like the gray. You can't do blue because it takes away from all the blue that's on it. I like the gray, yep. You know what? I really like that. We can maybe add like a tinge to it, like a blue tinge. Would that look good? Maybe, maybe not. No. We'll leave it with silver. I really like that. All the hexagons on the entire thing, actually. I didn't realize it goes all the way on it. But that looks amazing. I'm really happy with that. We can actually change to the trim color too, so inside any of the stitching we can change. We will make that blue because on the outside it is blue. Our secondary, technically our secondary color is blue. So we'll go ahead, we'll make that blue. And that's everything that you can do to it. So this thing is an absolute beast. We'll go back to our garage, get out, do a little walk around, and then we'll take it out, see how it sounds, and then also see how it drives. And man, I am so happy with that. That looks incredible. Does that say mini champs? No. Maymont, PROGEN. Very cool. Let me know if you guys like this, if I should have done it a different spec down in the comments below. But I think it's incredible. I think this is going to be probably one of my top favorite cars in the entire game. So let's go for a drive. One thing I find with all the cars, already damaged it, that sucks. All the cars kind of sound the same once they're fully upgraded. It's definitely an easy car to kind of kick out on you. Lots of power to it, and it is very fast as well. I'm not full throttle right now, just kind of trying to stay straight and not crash and get on a straight road. But yeah, every time I go to turn, the car just kind of wants to take off in that direction. But here we go, we got some straightaways. Let's go into first person for a minute. See how fast we're going. I can't really see without crashing. There we go. A little bit of damage, not too much though. Overall, it's pretty fast. I just love the sheer look of it. It looks so cool, and it's definitely a race car. It's designed to be a race car in this game with all those liveries that you can put on it. So I might even just mess around with like this front splitter and the side splitters as well, or the side skirts, and make it the massive ones just to see what it actually looks like. But I like the wing I put on it, the huge massive wing. Ooh, you see that? But yeah, we'll definitely be a top contender in the garage next to things like the Koenigsegg and the Lamborghini Centenario. All these cars are incredible. So anyway, that's going to wrap it up. That is the full customization on this car. Hope you guys did enjoy. Hope you guys actually get this car too, get to experience it. I'm sure this will actually be maybe added to the import-export list of top range cars, so if you don't buy it, then maybe you can experience it there. But definitely a car that you do want to experience and get to drive around. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you guys are subscribed, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.